Welcome back, everybody. It is that time of year again where we get to take one big jack-o'-lantern pumpkin and turn it into 6 to 8 pies. First things first.
Well, hello.
That is just the smell of happiness right there. All right, we're gonna take this inside, rinse it all off, fill the pot with water, add about 1 cup of sugar, and set the whole thing on the fire to boil. Once you can squish it against the side and cut it with a spoon, it is perfectly done. Drain it, let it cool off, and then we're gonna mash it, and you just processed a pumpkin. On a stovetop, this might take an hour or so. Over our fire, it only took about 35 minutes. So we dumped all this in a colander, and it's been draining for quite a while. You'd be amazed how much water comes off this, but you can see how beautiful and soft it is. And, Moose, do you want to say something? It's not quite dinner time yet. Oh, that's what it is. It's food. You put your paws on the ground, mister. I'm letting this drain for a while, but I am going to finish my pies tomorrow. Welcome back, witches. Let's finish our pies, shall we? All the real work was done yesterday preparing our pumpkin. This next part is going to go very quickly, I promise. I am glad that I left it overnight because you would not believe how much excess water was sitting at the bottom of the bowl this morning. And that's after a good 3 hours sitting in the sink in a colander last night. If you have cheesecloth, now's a really good time to use it. You do not want excess moisture. That's one of the reasons I wanted to wait until today. All that moisture came down to the bottom. We dumped it right out, no problem. If you don't do that, you're going to have a runny pie. Who likes runny pies? Pie. 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 I'm so easily entertained. But like I said, this next part's gonna go really quickly. Let's do it. Just start spooning it in, kind of mashing it as you go. Like so. What even is evaporated milk though? Like, if it was evaporated, shouldn't there be like nothing in the can? Before you laugh at me, I have owned a lot of can openers over the years, and this is the only one I've ever had that has never let me down. Quick mix. Please be careful with this part. It's gonna be splashy. This is gonna help mash up that pumpkin. All right. There's one, there's two. Come on out of there. And there's 3. Now we're gonna mix again. The sugar's gonna act almost like a little grit medium to help smooth out that pumpkin. I would blend my pumpkin. I highly recommend blending the pumpkin before starting the recipe, but I don't own a blender or a microwave or a traditional can opener. Trust me, at this point, I know you're probably asking yourself, how is this bowl of fluid going to solidify into a pie? And I honestly have no idea, but it will. Oh no. Don't you just love that? Oh well, a little extra never hurt anybody. Oh yeah, okay, that's a little too much extra. Oh my god. Ugh. And that is literally all of it. That's the entire recipe. There's nothing, no flour going in here to help it out. It's just like a smoothie. All right, there's only one thing left to do. I went ahead and bought pre-made graham cracker crusts instead of making my own crust from scratch this time because I have other things to do today. We're gonna bake these for 40 minutes at 400 degrees, and then we're gonna drop the temperature down to 300 for an additional 20 minutes. All in all, the pies are gonna take exactly 1 hour. You might need an additional 10, 15, even 20 minutes if you didn't have your pumpkin properly drained, but it's still gonna cook up just fine. Now what to do with 6 pies. I've got plenty of neighbors that'll be glad to have them. One of my neighbors watches her grandkids every day, and I figured the chocolate frosting faces would be a little bit more fun for them. Stay safe, we'll see you in the next video, and happy Halloween.